Hi guys, it's me, Allie A, or M plus Allie, whatever. So I said I would do a compare and contrast on You Before You from the book to the movie to the book, whatever you want to do. I read the book first, so. Um, so for those of you who don't know, You Before You is a movie that just came out. It's based on the book with the same name by Jojo Moyes. And it was beautiful. I loved it. I am a big reader and I like romance. Yeah, one of those girls. And anyways, it was great. The book was, and I loved it. The movie was good too. It had a lot of similarities. There were a lot of lines taken straight from the book. They did get they got rid of a lot of things, and so in the book, before oh yes, I should probably put this before. Spoiler alert. Many spoilers are coming. In the book is about Louisa Clark, who calls herself Lou. That's what her family calls her. Her family's going through rough times, and her father doesn't have a job at the beginning. And so she loses her job at the cafe that she's been working for years, and she has to find a new one. Eventually, she becomes the caretaker, kind of, to Will Trainer, who is a quadriplegic. He has no feeling, he has no use or feeling of his body from about here down. He can move his hands slightly, but not that much. Now, in the book, he wants to go to Sweden, I think, and he wants to end his life. So he gives his parents 6 months of his time, and then he says, I'm going to do it. You can't stop me. I'm an adult. I will do it. And so before Louisa finds out about that, his sister comes. And his sister's kind of a twit. But anyways, and in the movie, they just completely got rid of the sister. They didn't feel a need for her to be there. So in the movie, Will is an only child. And then another part in the movie is that the scene where they go to a concert, they were actually gifts from his friend who was in the concert. He's a professional musician. And they got rid of that. Instead, Louisa bought them in this one. And then in the book, also about that part, in the book, she tries on different dresses at the annex where he lives. But in the movie, she tries them in front of a webcam to her sister, who has gone to college to finish her degree with her son. Anyways, okay. Anyways, my hair's all messed up. Anyways, one of the major things they got rid of though was in the book she is terrified of the maze, and that's because after a night of drinking or something, I can't remember, she ends up going to the maze with a couple boys that she was hanging out with, and then she gets raped. And later on in the book, Will drags her from the maze, and she has a panic attack, and she can't finish, and Will has to help her get out of the maze. And eventually, she ends up telling him that she was. And I think in the book, she said that Will and her sister were the only two that knew. And her boyfriend doesn't even know. That was a main thing they got rid of, which I can kind of see why they wouldn't feel it necessary to be in the movie, but it's helpful to relate more to Louisa, and it was a good eye-opener for Will, so he could realize my life sucks, but hers did too. So he realized that bad things happen to both types of people. Yeah. And another thing that I just realized and I just forgot. God. There was something else I got rid of that I can't remember now. I can't remember. Maybe it'll come to me later. But, yeah. So the movie was about 60, 40. 40% being the book, 60% being the other. It was really good, though. I loved it. I went with my mom. We bawled like babies. Seriously, if you go, bring tissues. But, yeah, it was beautiful. I loved it. It makes you want to do something with your life other than just exist. Which is, yeah. Now there is a second book, but I doubt they'll make a second movie. Because, I don't know. I haven't personally read the book. I would love it if they made a second movie because it is called After You, and it is about Louisa after Will dies, and it's about her learning to love again. And oh, that's it. In the book, she ends up moving in with her boyfriend, and the book portrays her boyfriend a little bit more of a douche, a little bit, not that much. He doesn't really care. He's just really laid back and easygoing. In the book, she moves in with her boyfriend, and she asks, well, why did we do this? And he goes, just makes sense. I mean, there's no room at your house, so might as well move in with me. And they've been together for 7 years, and he never asked her to marry him. That was a big part in the book, too. But yeah, I can understand why they did that, because they didn't want Matthew Lewis, who plays Patrick, to come up as an asshole, because he's Matthew Lewis, and oh, he's so cute. But yeah. Yeah, they also got rid of the part where, he says that he'll pay for the holiday. That's in the movie. But, after he says I'll pay for the holiday, he says you can pay me back when you have the money. So, yeah. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I really liked the movie. I really enjoyed it. The chemistry between, I don't remember her name. Chemistry between the two actors, these two, his name is Sam, I believe, is really good. My mom's a Game of Thrones fan, so it took her a couple seconds to, not see the Dragon Queen. I don't know, I don't watch it, sorry, don't kill me. It took her a second to get to seeing this actress as somebody else, but it was beautifully done, and it really makes you to want to get out and do something with your life. And that's what After You is about. It's about getting out. She goes to college and all that. And so yeah, this has been my my review, compare and contrast of the movie and the book of Me For You. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be crappy quality video because it looks like it's gonna be. All right. Bye. Bye.